Sonic, can you give me a break for a day? I'm probably gonna be dropping daily videos for like the foreseeable future. Hey, what's up everyone, it's me, SpeedSuperSonic, bringing you guys another video. Don't make fun of my pimple, I just popped it on my nose, that's why it's red. And the fun doesn't stop, because another day, another big piece of Sonic news came out. Not just Sonic news, Sonic movie news. That's right, this isn't even in relation to like Sonic Generations, or Sonic X Shadow Generations, or whatever the heck it's gonna be called. That's getting revealed tomorrow. Once again, if you guys want to see our live reaction to the PlayStation State of Play, tune in at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a blast. But that's for tomorrow. That's like 24 hours from now. But before we get into all of that and talking about Sonic X Shadow Generations, or whatever the name of the game is going to be, we have to talk about some Sonic movie news, because I don't want this to get lost in the shuffle of things, because surprisingly, not a lot of people are talking about this, which is so funny, because if you guys don't recall, we just got done with a big rumor about Hayden Christensen potentially playing Shadow. If you guys watched my video on that, I told you guys not to believe that. That was an entirely baseless rumor coming from a really unreliable source that never broke any like industry stories before. But the community took that and they ran with it, almost treating it like it was an actual rumor when it was really BS the entire time. But what if I told you today we actually have a report about a new actress that has been cast in Sonic Movie 3 who's actually pretty recognizable. And not just that, this is coming from a very reliable source who has already broken some Sonic Movie Universe news recently. That's right, our dear friend Daniel RPK, or Daniel Richmond, whatever you like to call him, has given us a brand new story for Sonic Movie 3 in particular. And that is the fact that Krysten Ritter has reportedly been cast in some kind of role in Sonic Movie 3. Now this could mean a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things. Now if you guys don't know who Krysten Ritter is, she played Jessica Jones in the Marvel Netflix stuff that was going on there for a while. I think it's actually being teased right now that she's making a return in some of the new MCU Daredevil stuff. She was also in some Breaking Bad stuff as well. Very popular TV actress. And it's being said that she has a role in Sonic Movie 3. Now this is a very specific actress to put out there. This guy, once again, has a very reliable track record, so I'm going to choose to believe him until he's wrong about something. The question goes to, who could she be playing? We only have a few options. When it comes to Sonic characters, I think the number one that you would probably go to with an actress like her would probably be Rouge. Because this movie is super Shadow focused, Rouge is definitely the closest character to Shadow, let alone a female character to Shadow, so that's always a possibility. There was talk of like Aubrey Plaza at one point being cast in a role and it being implied that it was for Rouge, but that was from a very unreliable source, freaking robot, which is just something you should not trust. But Daniel RPK is not bad freaking robot. Daniel RPK has the actual track record. But unlike that, he's not implying, so maybe it's not Rouge. It could also be Amy. I think this one is the least likely because we've heard nothing about Amy being in this movie. Not a hint, not a rumor. If you guys like look at any of like the leaked merchandise that has come out for this thing, when it comes to listings at least, there's no Amy anywhere mentioned in the merchandising. There have been no reports about Amy, no stands have been made for her, no announcements been made that the character is going to be in the movie. So it's like pretty up in the air and like kind of leaning towards the unlikely side of Amy being in the movie. But that's never something you should rule out. There's always the possibility Amy could pop up in the movie, and that Krysten Ritter could be playing her. And then we kind of have the boring option. She could just simply be playing like a larger human role in the movie. Maybe she like accompanies Sonic to somewhere, or maybe she's a villain perhaps in human form. Let's say hypothetically they didn't get, you know, Jim Carrey back. Are they gonna have some kind of female villain in this movie? The possibilities are endless, and I'm sure will make people upset one way or another, but I do think this is incredibly interesting, and I'm so intrigued to see who she's going to be playing. If I had to guess, if I had to put my money on it, I'm going to go with the boring one. I'm going to go with her playing some kind of human character. I will choose to believe Daniel on this one once again, that she is going to be in the movie. Just there's been no talk of Amy or Rouge, and I feel like we'd at least like have some kind of idea that they'd be in the movie right now. At least some kind of hint or something would have leaked out by now, but no, nothing. I really want to predict that Amy and or Rouge will be in this film, but I don't know. There's just been no word on it at all or anything to imply. This is the closest implication that we've had towards there being some kind of female Sonic character in the film, but I don't know. I think she's in the movie. We'll have to see. But this is exciting news nonetheless. It is a bigger name, so this is definitely not like some kind of minor brief role or cameo or anything. I don't think like this is that kind of actress to be able to do that with. This is somebody recognizable who's been in a lot of stuff that I'm sure will be able to get people to come to the movie. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But this was very interesting, but that's not where all of the Sonic news ends for today. Because recently we've had a report, if you want to call it that, or at least a statement from Tika Sumpter, who has a new movie coming out with Snoop Dogg, actually, who was recently spotted with the Sonic chain, so that's cool.
Y'all see Sonic the Hedgehog? That's Sonic,
And when asked about the Sonic movie franchise, really, with Tika Sumpter both is going to be in Sonic Movie 3 and the Knuckles TV show. Comicbook.com, once again, I think this is like maybe like the third article in like a week that we've read from them, but here we go. After box office success between the first two Sonic the Hedgehog movies, Paramount is hard at work solidifying the game-inspired franchise. Both Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and a Knuckles television show starring Idris Elba as the voice of the infamous character are in development as the franchise steamrolls along. Tika Sumpter, co-lead with James Marsden and Ben Schwartz, recently caught up with comicbook.com to tease her potential role in the upcoming properties. I can't really say anything yet, but I can tell you that you will be very happy when you see all of it, Sumpter said after pausing. If it's happening. Why did she say that? Hollywood trades have reported Sumpter will in both Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, both of which are now in production. Outside of the fact that both entries are being made, little is known about either of them, including which characters are set to appear. I don't know anything about that. I know Jim Carrey said that he might retire. I hope we all get to come back and do another one because I would love it. Shorts previously told us of the threequel. That's one of my favorite characters, so my hopes of all hopes is that all of us come back and we get to do another one, and then we get to add Shadow. I hope that it keeps going. I hope that I keep doing it because I love that. I love that franchise so much. The article kind of goes on from there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she was like joking in that statement when she says, yeah, you're gonna love it if it's happening. We know the movie is happening. It's been announced, you know, it's coming this year. You don't need to pretend that the movie's like not being made. Really interested though in the whole Jim Carrey situation, because recently Jim Carrey actually had a birthday where he had a bunch of people show up, including Ben Schwartz was there. So clearly the two were still tight, and hopefully that means they were working on it. But I also spotted Jim with, you know, long hair, like particularly long hair, and for filming a, you know, Dr. Eggman, you know, a little bald man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know, like, there's been talk, and I know, like, I'm still putting my money on Jim Carrey being in the movie. Nonetheless, though, very excited. This is, like, the first time we've really had, like, an actor kind of speak on the movie franchise in a while. But yeah, like we've been saying for a while, the Knuckles show is right around the corner. I think they're going to start promoting this thing in only a matter of days. Paramount's actually holding an event on February 2nd, where not only they're going to be promoting all of Paramount Plus and all their upcoming stuff and stuff that's on the service, but also the Knuckles show. And also, February 2nd is Knuckles' birthday. So that's going to be very special. So stay tuned for February 2nd. It's going to be a big day. Oh yeah, in case you guys forgot, February 2nd is this Friday. So yeah, big week, boys. But yeah, guys, I don't want to hold you guys up for too much longer. I know all of us, we have to get our, like, you know, beauty sleep before tomorrow where we get this new Sonic game trailer. So this is where I pass it up to you guys and ask what you think about all of these pieces of Sonic Movie 3 news. What do you think about Krysten Ritter reportedly having a role in the Sonic Movie 3? Do you think that's even legit? And more importantly, who do you think she could be playing? What do you think of Tika Sumpter's comments? And finally, do you think that Jim Carrey will be appearing in Sonic Movie 3, especially recently spotting that particularly long, gorgeous, flowing hair? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to say. Feel free to follow my social media links, my Twitter and Instagram in the description below. You can follow those behind to live my life, free content, and all things Sonic the Hedgehog. But most importantly, if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. This is the #1 destination on YouTube for all things Sonic. Whether it's video games, TV shows, movies, comics, merchandise, and more, we talk about it all. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be a massive day, and really the rest of the year is. So if you don't want to miss a thing, if you want to be the first to hear about all of these pieces of Sonic news, and not just that, more content like originals on the channel, you're going to want to stay tuned to hear. This is the best Sonic channel on YouTube. No one's doing it like we're doing right now. Things are going to get crazy. You're not going to want to miss a thing. I love all you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Woo! Wonder what you want right now. Wonder what you want right now. Used to be body by, used to be body by.